So now we're on to the third drill, which is probably one of my all-time favorite drills. And in fact, Bob, why don't you just describe what we're going to do here, because I actually wrote an article in Golf Digest a few years ago about how I think people could actually play golf like this, because it seems that people are able to hit the ball really solidly doing this drill.
I agree, David. I think the timing of it is easier for them. This is going to be our first drill where it's going to involve hitting the ball. And
right.
I'm actually going to tee the ball up here, which I would recommend almost everybody do, at least when you're starting. Once you get a little bit better at it, you can probably hit it off the ground. But I would recommend teeing it up here initially. And in this drill, what we're going to do is get it back to this halfway back position.
Hearing the ball click.
Hearing that click, so you know for sure that you're getting it.
Checking your plane.
Getting it in a good spot.
Which, by the way, okay, let's just talk about that just very briefly.
Okay.
Basically, most players want to border more on getting it upright here rather than flat. This is the common problem we have. So
correct.
Somewhere at the ball or just inside the ball, you can be pretty much assured that you're in the right position. And you can see here, Bob's hands are pretty much in the middle of his chest when he checks his halfway back position. So let's do that once again. Bob, everything moves away together. That's it. Once again, let's snap that ball. There we go. Good. So he's ready to go. So what are you going to do from here, Bob?
Now from here, I'm just going to wind up and then go ahead and hit it.
Right. So you're not really thinking about using your hands and arms from this point. All you're doing is winding the bigger muscles, and very little to go wrong, because it's almost as if you can simplify your swing to, right, finish the backswing, wind it up, let it go.
Exactly. And again, is why I think most people hit the ball better when they do this drill. I know I, in fact, do. All right, so here we go.
That's super there. Let's do that
not
again.
bad. I've also often wondered if I ought to just play this way.
Well, apart from it looking a little strange, but I mean, if you're going to get the results, why not? Let's see. Wow, that's really pure. So a great little exercise. It gets set, you complete the turn, you wind up these big back and shoulder muscles, you then unwind, very little to go wrong. You can see a lot of the problems happen, as we said early on in the backswing, rolling, picking it up, fanning it, oh, you name it, people do it. And so if we can get the club into a good slot right here, halfway back, let's just go through that once again.
Okay.
Right, everything moves away together. You can see the belly button, the butt of the club, in other words, the plane pointer. It sets somewhere about his right thigh. There we go. And to a lot of people, it'll feel a little quicker. You know, it's interesting. People always think to swing slow. Well, you don't want to swing slow. I would say most amateurs, if anything, you get the odd one who maybe snatches it away, but generally speaking, you find players actually swing it back too slowly. You find a lot of ladies, they swing it too slowly. This gives you a nice little rhythmical movement. It synchronizes the swing, in other words, where you get the movement of the club, the setting of the club, and the turn of your body harmonizing. There's two key elements in the swing. One is turning, one is swinging. So what this does, by getting that snap, you get the right blend between the setting of the club, the movement of the hands and the arms, and the turning of your body.
Exactly.
All right, so we're ready to go on to the fourth exercise.